what's up, you guys? This is Rob from The Gay Guy Plays, and today on The Daily Grind, we've got a bit of a mishmash of things, from hotfix notes to prime unvaultings to a new game release, and of course I wanted to go ahead and close everything up with a bit of a follow-up on the whole operator Arcane situation. As you guys know, last time we tested out Overload and Lockdown, and they were actually kind of impressive. This time around, I've kept Lockdown, but I've paired it along with two other Arcanes. So I wanted to go ahead and show you how all that pairs up, as well as some things from the patch notes. So let's go ahead and jump into those. As you can see, DE Megan posted this a little bit ago. We've got Fortuna hotfix 24.2.10, and she starts everything off with, as mentioned back in June 2018, Warframe's minimum support specs will change to Windows 7 64-bit operating systems and DirectX 10 capable graphics cards in mid-February 2019. So be ready for that. There is a link there, and I'll just leave a link to the actual hotfix notes so you guys can go from there to there, wherever you need. Next up is the first bit of juicy changes. We've got Magum Force updates. So increase the damage from 66% to 165% at max rank. However, they also have pinned to that is they increase the accuracy reduction from -33% to -55% at max rank. Now, at first I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that, but I do want to go ahead and try this out with some beam weapons. I know that a lot of people were telling me, oh, go with Atmos. I personally have been a big fan of the SANDR Gamma Core for a while, so I'm like, I gotta give that a little bit of love, so we'll take a look at that in the simulacrum a little bit later. But we also got some changes to the Physique Aura mod, providing plus 18% health, which really, let's be real, wasn't that much, to 90% health at max rank. So keep that in mind. That's like, I mean, it's not a full-on health mod, but 90% of the max health, that's not bad at all. So I can't wait to see how that plays out. We're not going to explore that in this video, maybe in some future build videos or whatnot. Let me know down in the comments below if you're really excited about that. Me, I'm going to do a little bit playing first. They also increased the accuracy of the Brack, and they increased the accuracy of the Comac and Twin Comac. Now I looked at the Twin Comac because I was like, ooh, Twin Comac, how's that gonna play out? And it was like 5, the accuracy was like 5, and I was like, I don't know if I'm that impressed, but it is what it is. There's a couple changes to Sentient Mimics, which aren't really anything big. I've looked through all of these ones and I was like, I don't know if I really like it. I think the only one that was interesting beyond that was a little bit of using zipline now requires you to be within 2 meters of it, so that way you don't hitch as much on those zip lines. So definitely keep that in mind. The next bit of news that I did want to go ahead and pull out, because I didn't cover it like in anywhere other than that, was that January 29th, so very soon, the Prime Vault is going to be opening. So Ember and Frost are primed to return. Oh, I see what you did there. So they do have the dual pack, and this one, basically all of the accessories, it's going to be Ember, Frost, Latron Prime, Reaper Prime, Silverghost Prime, Glaive Prime, Misa Prime, and Pyra Prime are going to be the Sciendonas. Misa Prime is great. Pyra Prime is actually great too. And then they've got some Titan Extractor blueprints and Prime Glyphs and all that kind of stuff. You can buy them all individually, or you can also buy the accessories pack, just in case you want to go ahead and do that. The Prime Vault is going to be open January 29th for PC, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. So if you guys needed to get your hands on any of those customizations, be aware that they will be available very soon. Now next up, y'all gonna hate me, I'm waiting for the unsubscribes. Really? Like, who's salty, who's triggered? I'm pre-ordering Anthem. We gonna play it on stream this Friday, so don't be mad at me. Be aware that I'm going to be doing the, what is it called? The VIP demo. So I'm going to be playing that there, and depending on how I feel about that, I may actually go and do the whole Origin Access Premiere thing, so I can play Anthem a little bit earlier. If you guys want to check out how the game is going to play, definitely keep an eye out for what I'm doing this Friday. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, just to make sure you know what's up. But basically what's going to happen is I'm going to play it. We'll see if it sucks. If it absolutely sucks, Rob ain't doing the premiere thing. But if it doesn't suck, you might see some Anthem content coming to this channel very soon. I just gotta figure all of it out. I know they got good fashion, so we're keeping an eye out for that. Next thing, a little bit of self-promo here. If you guys have not checked out my second channel yet, definitely go to youtube.com/RobOffline. We've got some online like realness going on, from lifestyle to makeup to anything else, contacts. Well, I'm doing some contact reviews. I'm really excited for that. Regardless, this aside, let's go ahead and jump into the simulacrum. Let's take a look at those arcanes, and let's take a look at how that new secondary, Magnum Force mod works. All right, see you there. Alrighty, so as you can see right here, we have an empty spot for Magnum Force. Now, one of my big issues with some of these accuracy reducing mods is it kind of shits on any weapons that have 100 points of accuracy. So I'm kind of nervous. Let's take a look at how it works without it. Now, of course, it's got like 100% accuracy, so it's gonna be perfect, right? That's how it is. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, and I feel bad for ruining that. But we're gonna go ahead and jump on in here and take a look at how that looks like with Magnum Force in there. And I'm kind of nervous because, you know, it would be nice for us to be able to kind of like, you know, game the system and get like a shit ton of extra base damage. But as you can see right here, ooh, it's like, ooh, it's sloppy. Oh, it's real sloppy. Oh, okay, let's test out how this works against a couple enemies. I really don't know what my build is at the moment, so I hope it's kind of good. But let's see. I mean, it's still pretty good at consistently getting headshots, though. I mean, it's bright as fuck, and I can't see shit. So I mean, that's a downside. That's probably what Magnum Force is doing. The Magnum Force makes it really, really bright, so you can't see what you're shooting at. So I don't know. I'm kind of like, even though that looks sloppy as fuck. Oh my god. Let's try this on the Atmos real quick. Now, clearly, I'm not going to keep Magnum Force on this because I do have a ribbon for it. I'll be honest, I haven't used the SANDR Gamma Core in a while, so I'm not really sure what my ribbon looks like. Maybe we need to re-roll it. Are you okay? Critical damage, base damage, punch through. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, what is this? 136 and critical damage. Yeah, we're happy with that. So we won't really need to worry about it. Let's go ahead and toss it on the Atmos because I know a lot of people are very excited to see how it works with that real quick. Atmos, where are you? I hear so many people get mad at the fact that I can't find anything in my in my own. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to fit it in there. Motherfucker. Jeez Louise. Let's see what we can do. Let's just take a look at it for posterity and just see how it feels. We know that it's not gonna be 100%. Where are you? So let's toss Magnum Force in there, and I got rid of shit. Listen, let's pretend that the critical base damage mod is actually this mod right there, okay? Let's just pretend, okay? So let's go ahead and simulate that and see how that all works. Atmos, please. I mean, it looks fine still. It still looks okay. So I think beam weapons are gonna be alright. I don't think that this is gonna be the end of the world when it comes down to this stuff. But I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine on beam weapons. I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna trust it on other weapons. Should we try it on another weapon? Or are we good? I think we're good. Let's just go ahead. Man, we're not good. Let's try the Akagara. Alright. Let's grab this real quick. And we're gonna take a look at this without any kind of accuracy debuff real quick. It's got a little bit of a kick up, but once the kick up is going, it's pretty accurate. And then let's try this with Magnum Force because, like, here's the thing. A lot of people just like to pile on lots and lots and lots of damage. And so part of me is like, all right, let's just see. We'll take out the target cracker. I just want to see the accuracy on this, not necessarily test its efficacy, because as you guys can already tell, I've got a damn good ribbon for it. So I'm not super duper worried. Where is it? LM. There you go. And let's put on that auger pack there just to kind of make up anything, just in case. All right, let's see. So it was pretty stable. Oh, that's sloppy. Oh, that's sloppy. You gonna miss out on some headshots with that. It looks like I carved a vagine in the wall. That's not a good look. I'm not into that. All right, so I think on beam weapons, it's going to be fine and dandy, but I think against, what do you call this? Like hit scan weapons and some of those other ones, I'm personally going to pass on it. But you know what? It's your weapon, do as you wish. Now, the next thing I want to go ahead and do is show you this new combination of Arcane. So as you can see, 7486? 7486 was what we were laying out on these enemies. 7486, alright? So what I've actually gone ahead and equipped, I need to be invisible because these guys gonna fuck me up, is the Arcane, I believe it's Arcane Deconstruct, that actually goes ahead and strips puncture resistance from the enemy. So I'm just hitting them a couple times because apparently it stacks. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to attempt to dash, and you saw it was 7,048, right? Now look at it, it should do 13k. So 13k, I'm gonna hit it one more time and let's see, because I hit this guy like 4 times maybe. Oh, I didn't even get to see the number. Okay. I'm gonna hit him a couple times. That's 2, that's 3, I think it's 4 in total that I need to do from here. And then we can hit him like that. Now as you can see, 14, so we're at 14972. That's actually pretty gosh darn chunky, and I think that's the highest that we can get it to go. At least with this one. I don't have a fully ranked up one, so keep in mind I'm at a rank 2 for the Magus Deconstruct, but it's actually doing a pretty decent job. Now what I'm gonna do in addition to that is I've actually gotten a what do you call this? I think it's called a virtuous, I don't know, it's the puncture one. But as you can see right there, it's actually not half bad. I mean, I'm not going to say that this is, you know, ridiculously powerful, but you have to keep in mind that we are fighting a 160 with a, what is this called? With an amp. And it's actually dealing, like, you can see it when it's critting, it's dealing like 800 damage on a headshot, which is not half bad. Like, look at that. Look, I'm kind of impressed. And then, of course, we've got the disc shooter, which I'm a big fan of. But as you can see, this is actually pretty cool. I think I think that the max you can get is like 100%, but it doesn't look to have any kind of, what's the word I want to say? It doesn't look to have any kind of, duration on it. It just, once you've debuffed their, what is it called? Their resistance to it, it's just debuffed and it's done and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Look at that. Not half bad. So for me, because I know a lot of you guys were actually asking about the forge and melt and all of that kind of stuff, and with all of that, I don't believe that the fire arcanes for your operator, I don't believe that they actually have any percentage-based damage abilities. So because of the fact that this does have percentage-based damage abilities, I really wanted to go ahead and take advantage of that. So as you can see, we're doing that 14, almost 15k damage on these. I do have to wait like maybe like another day or 2 before I can go ahead and complete these, what is it called? Complete this arcane to see if we can get like a whole like the whole 50% on them if it goes up anymore. But I believe, at least from what I was reading on the wiki said that the wiki had stated that that you can just continuously stack it over and over and over again. Again, you know, this isn't like super duper spectacular because of the fact that yes, we are fighting 160s and we are struggling, but because operators have a lot of control to them, like, you have to keep in mind I'm not invincible. Like, my invincibility is not on. I could literally just die at any second, but because of the fact that Lockdown has such good CC on it, it's almost kind of like you're not that. I mean, you can hold them off, especially because I'm using Naramon, which of course makes it so that they fight each other and are only resorting to melee. But I'm gonna say that that's not too bad. If only we had a slash version, you know. But I think DE saw the fact that that would be way too freaking strong and was like, nope, I don't think so. You saw that, right? You saw how that worked, right? That was kind of sickening. No, if only that would happen all the time. Oh, it's still good. Okay, so I'm gonna end it right there because I think that proves the point. By the way, I'm sorry you guys if I was a little bit off in this video. I am getting over a little bit of a sickness, and I just got over a 24-hour fast. So, if you think I'm being weird or odd at all, and why this video is so mishmashy, it's because of that. I have to apologize. Anyway, so that about does it on the Arcane updates. I'll probably go ahead and stock some, stock some resources up to get melts on and all of those other ones and play around with them. Because really, that's all I feel like I have to do in Warframe at the moment to explore that is new and different for me. Regardless, that about does it for me for now. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and come watch me play Anthem on Friday. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!